So what's going on Instagram? So today we are talking about fitting into your new destiny. So sometimes how when you're growing, you're a kid, and you have to go out and get new clothes, or if your family didn't have enough money, sometimes they'd go thrift shopping, or if you had an older brother or an older sister, they'd pass down those clothes to you. Those were your hand me downs. But going forward, you're fitting, you're growing, you're outgrowing some things, you're fitting into your new destiny. Beware of those people who are going to beware of old things that just don't fit anymore. you know know your strength, know your value. The the same old just doesn't feel right anymore. It doesn't. The same old is old. So it's time for you to reach higher, to go to, you're thinking different. You're moving differently. Your vision has changed. You're expecting powerful change. You have this new growth, you have this new aura, that is just all around you, and it feels different. But something, it does feel different around you. But knowing that you've been waiting and wanting for this change to happen, in your life for a long time. It's a new fit for a bigger, better, and for a brighter you. The old just doesn't feel right anymore. You don't want to go back to that same old. That's why you're moving different. You're talking different. You're seeing things different. Your intuition is opening up, and it's like your feet are planted on solid ground. There's nothing. It just feels like there's just nothing standing in your way. The old just doesn't. Just the old just doesn't feel right anymore. It is your vision, it is your destiny, it is you moving on, to something that you've always wanted, something so calculating, something so amazing. Just imagine yourself. This is you're moving into your victory celebration. This is something that you planned out, that's been planned out for a very, very, very long time. And it is time for you to go and get it. Moving forward through the rest of the year, it is about you, it is about your time, it is about your will, and it is about what you want to put into your life. Would you put anything in your gas tank for your car? No, because you need your car to get you from point A to point B, right? So why would you do the same thing, to your body or to your life? Why would you want to just have the same old people? This is kingdom building. That's what you're moving forward into. This is kingdom building. This is your destiny. This is the new approach. Like that song says, I got a new attitude. You got a new attitude. You got a new destiny. You have a new everything. And you're seeing it. Things are just played out. Things are just whatever it was. It just feels played out, and that's why I gave the example earlier of, the hand me down clothes. But you're bigger than hand me downs. You're greater than hand me downs. You are moving to the point where you're going to be able to, and that's for those who truly want it. You're going to be able to walk into certain stores, get whatever you want. Just put it here, put it on this black card. I've only heard of black cards on TV. So, and it's going to be amazing when you can just hold one in your hands, and that's going to be your company card. You're going to be, you put in the work for that. You put in the time for that. You're going to be the head of your board. You put the money in, for your 501c. This was a part of your global vision, while people were thinking local, and that's okay. That was their vision. But you just have greater and bigger things, that are just happening for you. It's just your vision your path to your destiny is opening up so much because I just keep saying, the promise has to be fulfilled. So if you don't want to fulfill it, then the next person will step up and do that. So if you're happy where you are, cool. Like that song says, hey, if you're happy and it, clap your hands, right? But the important thing is that you're moving into a new you. You're being renewed. You're being, you're just moving into a greater time, into a greater path. You're going up higher. Your thoughts are changing. You're saying that I don't want to be stuck where I was 10 years ago. You're thinking of not what people might say. When you go to those job interviews, they'll say like, hey, where do you want to be in the next 5 years? And you're not thinking 5 years. You're thinking 10, 15, 20 years down the line. You're thinking of the rest of your life. You're thinking about your family's lineage. So these are the great things that you have. So where where you could go to, just imagine going to like 5-star restaurants and just being able to sit down and them knowing who you are. You don't even have a reservation. They already have a private table in the back already set up for you. So just honestly, just imagine that. And that's what's there for you. And the vision is your victory, and the victory is going to be a part of your vision, because you didn't give up, and because it is signed, sealed, and delivered, because it is there for you, and and rightfully so. So it is, it's your time, it is your now. So the main thing is just to stay grounded, stay humbled, stay focused. You are a star seed. You're beautiful in who you are in your own skin. You've already made up your mind. You've already, this is probably one of the most important decisions that you probably ever made in your life. Just to change everything. How many people can just get up and just move to an opportunity? Some of you will have to move. That's the thing. Just getting out of your comfort zone, but just having everything, just having the path laid out for you. How many of you have that, finding your faith? How many of you have that faith? Just fitting into your, just being able to fit into your new life, or just being able to fit into your new destiny. The winds of change have been swirling around you. You're going into a brand new season, a brand new you. So this is what all of those sleepless nights and all of that good stuff was all about: the tossing and turning, the ideas, and losing friends, or friends that you know wouldn't help you put in the work and the time and effort, and people who just wanted to stay where they are, and that's okay. Let them go, let them do their thing. You have other people to meet, you have other people to greet. So your greater is right over the horizon. So let the old die out. If it is dead, let those dead bodies stay in the cemetery where they need to be. So an important thing, knowing your worth and knowing that everything is being built up around you. The craft. You can feel the envy of people already. They were like, well, what you mean you gonna quit the job? Where do you think you're going? And who do you think you are? And blah blah blah. So you just know that you weren't happy there. You're purposeful. Everything is everything that they didn't expect, you were expecting. You're always expecting the unexpected. That's why you're so blessed. That's why you move how you move. That's why you move with the intention that you move with. And there's nothing, again, there's just nothing stand. It's all in the mindset. It's all in what you want. Taking it one day at a time. Taking it a step at a time. Putting one foot in front of the other. Expecting powerful change, working through your fears, and there's, as they say, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. And, you've done the work. You put all of those fears to bed. You know that, hey, you know what? Sometimes my knees may knock and my heart may beat, but I'm going to still walk into into the face of the lion or into the pride of the lion's den, like Daniel did in the Bible. So it's just having that, just having that type of fearlessness, knowing your conclusions are right there, knowing that your conclusions are right in front of you, knowing that everything that you're doing is not only just for you, but for your family, for your kids, for those people who have always been around you. You're gonna be able to change people's lives. Like they say, when you make it, hey, buy your mama a house. If you're or whoever raised you, buy them a house. You know what I mean? So it's like, you've gone through these things so that other people that come after you won't have to go. And the businesses and the way that you're changing your life, you're going to be this amazing store, and you do have to hold on to your vision. To say never take the cake out of the oven until it's ready. You don't eat a raw cake. That's just what it is. You just when it's ready. It's being done with it's being your life is you know your life is like that cake that is in the oven. You got all of the right ingredients have been put in, so you're just about ready to be taken out, and the next point that you're getting to, that's the icing on your cake. So that would be my main point. And today this has been fitting into fitting into your new life or your new destiny. What do you want? Do you want the old or do you want the new? Do you want to go back to the way it was? I don't. I don't want to deal with those same old people, their same old thinking. They don't understand you. You damn sure don't understand them. They don't want to be around you. You don't want to be around them. Come on, man. I've been down that road. I know y'all don't want to go down there. I understand that. I do. Understand we have to work through our fears and know that you're not alone in this. There are other people that are being risen up. There are other people who are broadening their horizons, just like you're broadening your horizons. So just know that you are not going to be alone, on this journey, because you're going to meet the right people at the right time, in the right circumstances, in the right situations. You just don't just believe it, know it. Know it that that you're on a solid foundation, that everything, every so is above, so is below. If there are greater things in the heavens, in the realm, in the atmosphere, there's so many blessings with your name on it. We call it blessings. In these times, we can call it miracles. If you are, if you're still working, if you're at home, if you started a business, that business is successful, that is called a miracle. If you're still living and breathing and, you're not in the hospital with tubes stuck to your body, that is a miracle, because you're a part of the kingdom and you're needed and you're wanted. So continue moving how you're moving, and can continue to do, just continue to do what you're doing. What's going on, Miss Crystals, Miss Chantel Rogers, everybody, Miss V, Self Love, and Miss Andrea COL Philly. Yeah, so thank everybody for joining me on Instagram and on I'm gonna start going live more on my business page on Facebook. But yeah, so just remember, you're being fit into your new destiny. This is a cosmic thing. This is an angelic thing. This is a lineage thing, and it is your thing. It is about growth, and this growth is just for the rest of your life. Not saying that it's always going to be free and easy and whatever. That song says more money, more problems, but I'll take that money for real. And just because you're walking on the spiritual path, don't let people sucker you into thinking that you're supposed to be some martyr, or you're supposed to give everything away. No, not for free. Come on, man. It just don't work like that, But I will I will let this come to an end. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you want to book a reading with yours truly, just If you're on my business page, just tap that little button. It'll take you straight to my booking page. For all my spiritual services, all that good stuff. And if you're on Instagram, just go to my profile, and my booking information should be right there. Just tap onto it, go to your booking page, helping people change their lives, their destinies. It's a aforementioned thought at this point. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're watching this, it's a aforementioned thought. So this message was just for you. It is right on time. It is beautifully and boldly made. Don't lose any sleep over those people that have come and gone. Let them go. They thought they had it all and knew it all and was the great. They thought they were the great Oz at the end of the road. They were. They thought they were the king of kings and the god and the goddess and this and that, and they wanted to be worshipped. But it just don't go like that. At the end of the day, we are human. Some of us are destined for greatness. That is just what that is. And for a lot of us, it is all a matter of time. That's just what that is. So it is all a matter of time. But if you guys need any help with anything, I am here. Just hit me up in my inbox if you have any questions. But as always, folks, Instagram, Facebook, it has been fun. Don't forget to, if you're new, don't forget to like, follow, leave a comment down below. And as always, folks, I am out this piece. Peace.